Hey, welcome YouTube. I just flipped on the switch to go live on Upward Spiral Yoga channel, and this is the yoga guy and his cat. Looney is very popular. He's growing a legion of loyal followers around the world. If you love Looney, please like and subscribe. If you like the yoga or not, that's okay, but if you love Looney, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment. He returns all the comments. Anyway, if you're brand new and just staggering in from the YouTube algorithm, maybe you need some healing and some restoration and some regeneration and some renewal. This is the Sunday class for gentle, restorative, healing, calming yoga and meditation and cat treats. Anyway, we start on our back. We've got about 3-4 more minutes on our back, and then we'll start doing nothing. Go kitty. Go kitty. If you're new to the channel, Looney's a 1.5 years old. He's a male mountain Siberian puma, black puma. He weighs 1,000 pounds, and he's got a great attitude. And he loves yoga, and he loves delivering yoga to humans because he and all the animals are worried about us humans in this year, and they know if we do some yoga, we're much more likely to make it. Please find your breath. If you're not breathing, please start. We are calm and peaceful souls, and everything is always working out for us. People from all denominations, all persuasions, all worldviews, all belief systems are welcome. I truly seek to deliver an experience more than a belief, actual conscious contact. Good, we're going to direct our breathing down to our belly button, down to where we live. I think we think in our head, but it seems like we live in our gut, don't we? That combination of feeling and experience and intuition. So we'll go down there. One minute to feel whatever you're feeling right now. Breathe what you feel what you breathe, cool your jets. It's been quite an ordeal here in Northern California for a week of over 100 degrees. Of course, if you live in Texas, you're laughing at us. That's 90 days in a row. Okay, my friends, we're going to take the biggest inhale of our whole life, whopping big inhale. Exhale, release it all out. We are calm, empty, relaxed, beings filled with infinite potential. If you empty something out, what you have left is potential. Good kitty. Good kitty. Okay, wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate super feel good through yourself. Good, take your arms up to the ceiling, stretch your arms back up over your head. On the floor, kind of writhe around a little bit. Get your happy on, goofy grin. Good, draw your knees in and gently roll around on your back a little bit. Other way. Good, and let's sit up and issue Sunday salutations. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my live Zoom friends, and if you're watching on YouTube Live, welcome. If you're watching this recorded, I have over 500 yoga and Dharma talks recorded on Upward Spiral Yoga. So if you're watching it recorded, it's July 7th, 2024. Simulcasting with Looney Cat. His name was Luna till we discovered he was a male, and then he became Looney. Anyway, he's a yoga cat, and we're simulcasting from Pleasant Hill, California, Northern California, East Bay, where it's been terribly hot, in all of Northern California. So what's really indicated today is very cooling yin yoga, and Sunday is always restorative. We do pray, we meditate, we chant. Really, we simply seek for everybody to remove obstructions to the natural state of well-being that is our ground of being. So Looney's tipping over on his side. Gravity is very strong. He gets to have 2 more cat treats. One more. It's right in front of you, bro. Up, there we go. Okay, that's all the disclaimer, all the exclamation. The prayer is, God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing, beloved, perfect glory that thou art. Give us just the practice, just the knowledge, just the strength, just the healing we need this very day to thrive and to uplift. Okay, we'll chant Om. Nice big inhale. Okay, if you're brand new, this is called joint juice. This is the start of it. We just go through the primary joints of the body. Only takes 5-10 minutes. After you do this, you feel, if you felt like $1,000 when you started, you feel like $1 million when you conclude. This is simply shoulders. This may seem very simple, but the best things in life are simple. Other way. How about the love you have for your child? Is that complicated? No, it's the most simple, most primary thing in the universe. In our complicated modern age, sometimes we lend too much credit to complexity, simplicity. 7, 8. Is it too hot? Can you not roll over? Okay, now up here. By the way, when Looney's on camera, the YouTube analytics go through the ceiling. People from Maine to Spain to Ukraine love to see Looney. I hope you have a pet or a loved one nearby. The motto here at Upward Spiral Yoga is fur, flesh, or feathers. Everyone's welcome. Oh, who's happy cat? Roll over cat, roll over cat. He cannot believe how hot it is. He doesn't even want to go outside. That's his favorite thing in the world. Good. All right. If you're new, this is unusual. Lace your hands, thumbs up. I'm very smoothly going to gentle my thumbs down my throat. And when I say my throat, I mean the widest part of my neck, my sternocleidomastoids. Some of these movements are simply designed for soothing, for calming, for pacifying the savage beast. Now, take your thumbs underneath the corner of your jaw. Watch how I relax my face down into my hands. I'm going to massage my thumbs underneath my jawbone. Now, I want you to relax as much as Looney is. He's stretched out 3 feet in a giant back bend crescent arc. Massaging, releasing. Good. That's good, you guys. Now, A good thing after that is just 8 peaceful neck rolls. Looney's fallen asleep, his eyes are closed. We are going to have a calm, peaceful class. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. I'm really doing my best to turn Sunday into a holy day. Fasting today, trying to really limit my activities, my exertion, trust that a power greater than myself is sustaining me and just not my own absurd energy. 7. Good. Now we're going to relax our head down for 20 seconds. Close your eyes. We're going to do something called ujjayi breathing, which is a little whisper sound that you make at the back of your throat with your eyes closed and your chin dropped. It's purported, and in my experience, is calming and relaxing. It's meditative. This class is very much about the gap in between all of our thoughts. The great line of the Yoga Sutras, Yoga Chitta Vritti Narodaha, Yoga, bliss, union, is when the turbulence, the busyness of the mind is quelled or even ceases altogether. It's a very precious thing. It's a cultivated sense. Okay, now we're going to do a different kind of multi-purpose shoulder shrug. The heel of our hands, a very important pressure point. We're just going to do a little acupressure, just lightly, lightly. Good, and then just a smooth, you're riding one of those Nordic track ski machines. That's pretty cool, isn't it? You're riding your Nordic track, so you're no longer in 111 degrees with your air conditioner out. You're riding your cross-country skier. Good, now take these down here and just gently push down as you make your shoulders go over the top. I might have invented this movement, or I might have stolen it from my teacher. Can't remember. 6. It's a good, sensible movement. Plus, it grounds your hips. Okay, now this is called palmar flexion of your wrists. It's named after Arnold Palmar. This is a good golf. See, now some people, their wrists will only bend to here. Others, some people can bend it all the way in. It's not a contest. Not yet. Now the back of my hands go in here. See that? And then back, up, over, forward, around, and down. I'm smushing down as my shoulders crest. Thus, this is multi-purpose. Wrists, shoulders, hips. Other way, 1, 2. Now, these moves may seem very simple, but if you don't do stuff like this over a long period of time, this is anything but simple. It's crucial. 7, 8. Okay, one of my favoriteest movements. Roly-poly guacamoles. I'm fasting today. I am having liquid with electrolytes, but it's fast day. Some days it goes fast, some days it goes very slow. But I'm going to make sure I do my yoga. I got a good walk in. I pet my cat. Now I'm doing yoga with friends. I want to connect with power today. Cannot do it. I do not stand in my own light. I stand in my own poop sometimes. Ups and downs. But a helicopter comes by and gets me out. Hello, bright new future. I'm trying to diet not just with food, but not to eat negative thoughts or bad opinions or stinking thinking. Cup your hands at your heart. Think a good thought. We are calm and peaceful souls. We are blessed, we're favored, we're increased. Good words. We eat the fruit of our words. Good simple twist. If you're just getting in on YouTube, today is going to be one of the easiest Sunday yogis of all time. Up your back. We'll chant an Om together. Good. Now I invite you, prayer hands at your heart. If you're a praying person, I wholeheartedly invite you to pray for what's most wanted or needed right now. And trust that group prayer is very strong. Please don't sell yourself short. No one can pray for us. Actually, they can, but in comparison to the prayers we do ourselves, my goodness. Stretch your paws up. Yes, people can pray for us until we can pray for ourselves. You fed your kid when they were a baby, and then they learned to feed themselves. Inhale. Turn right. Now, left hand, right knee, right arm behind your back. Our movements today are calm, peaceful, middle of the ground, slow and stable. Relax your shoulders. Let's recognize every pose as a prayer. A twist is a prayer for cleansing, to be regenerated, having gunk released. Good, release out of that. Regular yoga inhale, not with an Om this time. Unless you want, I'm not going to stop you. Now, push the sky up. Inhale with me, same breath. Exhale, turn left, left, left. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Get a good middle of the ground, calm and peaceful, yinful twist. With your eyes closed, turn your eyes a little more to the left. Base of your spine in a little bit. Relax your shoulders. Swallow once. If we twist so far, we can't swallow. You've gone too far. Inhale here. Good, and release out of that. Now, I'm needing to be very ginger and very careful with my forward folding. So, you don't have to be, but I say that you can, of course. So, I'm practicing extra super self-care today. There's my forward fold. Go ahead and make fun of me. I don't care. People have been making fun of me my whole life, and all it does is strengthen me. But I know my friends aren't really making fun. But what I'm saying, I'm making fun of myself by saying, please modify and don't go to 10 today. Try middle ground of sensation. It's so weird. It's numbers on your dial that you never select. Have you ever had your air conditioner on 4 before? No. Have you ever had only like one beer of a 6-pack before? No. So today we're moderating a little bit. Now, I don't drink anymore, but when I did, it was just as much as I could possibly get in my system. And that didn't really work. So Buddha encourages the middle ground. If you like to roll your forehead left and right, that smooths out any wrinkles in our brain. Take your time. Breathe from deeper in your belly. If you get bored, be grateful. Boredom is a very high state of consciousness. It means there's space, there's room for inspiration. We haven't thought of everything yet. Relax your shoulders. Okay, next inhale, please to come up. That hit my spot. Boy, am I glad I'm doing easy, gentle yoga today. I need it because usually I'm pushing it on all cylinders as hard as I can. I might be overdoing it in my life. Maybe the universe is telling me something. Could you imagine? Hey, stick your left leg out, please. Now put your right ankle over the top. Now today, because of my current condition, I am not going to fold my left shin under. I'm going to practice what I preach, and I'm just going to circulate my ankle around. I'm even using my right hand on the floor to support my back, because if you do yoga long enough, you know how to do workarounds in your body. Don't let what you can't do get in the way of what you can do. Good. There you go. Good job. Right leg out. Left ankle over. 1, 2, 3. I don't often hear, this is too easy. This is too easy. Let's do plank. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of hypnotizing. It's kind of intoxicating. It's kind of trance-like. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to lean back on my hands. Take your thumbs to the outside, little fingers on the inside. Walk your hand. I have friends who can touch their elbows behind their back. I can't, nor do I want to. But I'm just going to drop my chin and relax back into my wrists and my elbows. Kind of squeezing my elbows in together, really dropping my chin and really letting my angry lower back relax and settle. This could be a very strong wrist and forearm stretch, or just medium or mild. Close your eyes, it's darker. Good, really big inhale from your belly button. Really big exhale. Okay, now walk your paws back in. Please be this is another way to stretch your wrists the other way. I'm turning my fingernails down, thumbs on the inside, little fingers on the outside. Careful, lay your hands on the floor. Now I'm going to leave it to you how much you lean back into your hands. Gently push your fingernails down, drop your chin. If you want a lot of stretch, you could lift up your butt and you would radically increase the leverage on your wrists. But if you don't do that, this is sufficient. I know you might even be surprised by this. It's good to be surprised sometimes. Sometimes. Good. We'll come up out of that mildly confronting one, being better off than we were before. Every yoga movement, every thought, every prayer makes you a little better. Thus you can say, hello, bright new future. Now, am I doing the really fast hummingbird variety? No, I'm kind of doing the Thorazine uh, chicken version here. Thorazine chicken. That's what I'm not eating later today. Not eating? Are you kidding? What happens when that first pang of hunger hits? Well, I'll just cave. I'll go get some French fries. No, I won't. Cup your hands at your heart again. Be a calm, peaceful soul. Say that inside of your own head if you'd like. I am a calm, peaceful soul. We are what we say we are. So by all means, say. There was a game show before you guys were born. It was called You Don't Say. My game show is I Say. Okay, one more thing for our head, and then we're going right into snoozy time, okay? Let right fingers back left corner. Tilt noggin right. Drop chin. Now don't tear your head off, but let your head relax to the right. Drop chin. Relax your mouth. Have baby mouth. Little soft baby mouth. That may not be the best analogy. I've never had a baby, but I guess maybe sometimes they stiffen their lips when no more food's going to go in, but not that mouth. Nope, no more food. You eat it. That wasn't the case at my house. If you ever did have a chance for food, you ate it. Good, bring your noggin back up. That is better for you than broccoli and cauliflower. You can absolutely trust me on that. Left fingers, back right corner. I'm not terribly convinced broccoli and cauliflower is that good for us anymore. Drop your chin, close your eyes. Wait for it. All good things come to those who wait. This yoga is so boring. Let's do something. I need stimulation. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. If we lose our ability to slow our mind down and concentrate, we could lose our mind. Many studies showing meditation and such practices are excellent defense against mental conditions we do not want later in life. And there are things we can do. Good, now click thy head back up. Now for the pièce de résistance, the creamy filling, but first, a word from our sponsor. And the word, of course, is Om. Nice big inhale. The word. Receive that, accommodate, receive love and light and truth. Get a big download of it. Okay, now I'm going to ask for your indulgence, and if there's one thing I love from others, it's their indulgence. We're going to do my favorite sore back thing, and for this one, you need to have a chair, the couch, the ottoman, a very large pet, your mate, some very big pillows, or a Pee Wee Herman slider. And I know all of you have that. So here's what we're going to do. You slide in a chair or a couch or the Ottoman Empire or your Pee Wee Herman sliding reclining chair with a face on it. or you could use bolsters or blankets, but in a very simplistic sense, because I'm a very simplistic person. All we're going to do is we're going to raise our calves and put the calves up on the thing. Now, see how I folded a blanket right here? After my calves go here and I scooch in my butt in, I'm punning in multiple language, then this is going to go under, this is where my back brace sacrum is. So calves here, butt lifts, 5 ecstatic, euphoric unicorn minutes on our back. If you're brand new on YouTube and you still don't know what I'm thinking about, then it's an odd way to use a chair, isn't it? It's like most people don't use chairs like this, but most people aren't as smart as we are. So once I get here, I very gently elevate my tender undercarriage, and this goes underneath. Oh geez, Minnesota yoga. Now, the YouTube attendance just went up by 10,000 people because they see it's this pose. So, see my calves on my couch? See my butt on my blankie? You see my head relaxing back? You see my arms by the side of my body? And let the yin begin. You're going to go through all sorts of psychic states, but they're all winding down to the fundamental primary presence of being itself. This is the best for those aggravating times when your lower back says gotcha, or if you're in one of those blessed times when your back is just transparent to your experience, this will make your back strong and relaxed and release muscles so that we spend more time in perfect health. Good. Now direct your breathing toward your belly button. That's parasympathetic. It releases a parachute of bliss to land on your consciousness. Let your tail feathers sort of tilt up and let your belly button kind of relax back. Good. Pose starts now. Good. We'll be amazed before we're even halfway through. Let your bones sink and let your brain drop from your forehead to the back of your skull. Relax your mouth, soften your teeth. And fall asleep if you want. If you're just tuning in on YouTube, what the hell's going on this channel? It's some weird guy using a chair improperly. This is actually yin restorative yoga for everybody. And instead of judging, like and subscribe and get down on the floor and you do it too, because it's really good for you. Good news. Several more minutes. We can actually not be rousted to the next thing. You can really downshift now. Down regulate. That's the modern word. Down regulate your system. We're staying in the pose. We're just going to do a breath work by taking now the biggest inhale of our whole life. Exhale and really letting ourselves melt into this shape, okay? So there's something happens at 5 minutes in a pose that wouldn't happen otherwise. So we're going to go into some of that. What did Shakespeare say? The undiscovered country here? I'm starting to get really happy, really blended, really flowing. Okay, one more minute of cosmic unicorn ecstasy. Okay, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circulate extra super feel God through yourself. Now, just really take your time, bringing your knees in and just roll into one side or the other and just rest on your side. I'll trust that you are taking great care to get yourself out of this predicament, such as it is. All right. Let's slowly sit up one more time before we do something else equally or more better. Goodest. We're going to do something that's goodest. I heard a famous person say goodest a couple days ago, and I'm going to start using the word goodest because it's a goodest word. Goodest is not actually a word, but it is now. Who am I to say? Goodest. Have the goodest day ever. Okay, now, what am I thinking? Go away. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do an on our back twist. Now, this one's going to be so embarrassingly gentle, especially the way that I do it. And if you're watching and you're like, hey, Martha, you got to see this guy on YouTube. He does the most pathetic remedial yoga ever. Just make sure you like and subscribe because I can take the heat. All right? But if you want to give me some love and compassion, that's fine as well because I will give it back. Anyway, I'm going to roll up a big, big blanket for my neck. Because when I'm a little sore like this, I like more rather than less. I'm going to use my circular bolster. Just watch, okay? Don't think for a moment. Quit thinking so much. Watch how easy I do this, and then you do it, but not yet. So, I lie on my back. I plump up my neck. Extend my right leg out. I pull Ted E. Bear into my side, left knee in, and see how I roll over? Roll over, stay. Now, do I want to open up my left arm out to the side for a big hairy twist? No, I don't, because I'm sore. You might want to, so lay on your back, bring a bolster into a big blanket into your side. Whichever side the bolster's on, bring the opposite knee in and roll your knee over, okay? Do something. Now, am I rolling my open shoulder in the opposite direction of my leg? Not very much, because I have things to do today, okay? This is the best class on the internet because you can build these poses to suit. If you're a very bendy, taffy-like bear and want to extend your other arm out, more prana to you. Just make it feel good, would you? These are our last two poses. One on the left side, one a twist the other way. And this is going to produce Sat, Chit, Ananda, ever conscious, ever aware, ever new bliss. Let your body melt open like butter pat cat in the sun, okay? Slow your breathing down, finish the exhalations all the way. If you love this pose and you're very naturally able to relax and melt into a deep twist, by all means, indulge. Okay, really big inhale. Really big exhale. Let it all go. Now, all that's left in today's class is shifting this over to the other side. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? We'd lie on our back again, our knee would come back. We'd move our butt so it's back in the center. We would take the bolster over to the other side of our body, right? And then we would bring the other knee in, correct? And then that knee would go flopping over our Ted E Bear. And our upper body would melt open in the otra dirección, por favor. I'm doing this as slow as a human can do it, because sometimes you gotta go slow, sometimes not. But anyway, I'm rolling over on that side. One, I love the support of my neck a lot. Now, Greg's just gonna roll open like any person referring to themselves in the third person would. 3-4 minutes melting, twisting open on this side. Enjoy. Maybe you want to roll your right shoulder really open. Some days you feel like a nut. Some days you don't. Okay, about 1 more minute. Start to come back to your breath. Okay, really big inhale. Exhale, relax more than ever. And now we're going to slowly reassemble ourselves for conclusion. That means we'll set up, you can, after we conclude, then you can lay on your living room floor for the rest of today if you want. I'll leave that up to you. But that was a lot of lollygagging, okay? Not sure what lollygagging means, but sounds good. Okay, the kids arrived back up on their butt. They chanted one more extra super extended long play Om together. Big inhale. That was the word from our sponsor, Hands to Our Heart. Let's connect together at Cosmic Head, Hands, and Hearts. Let's look for our similarities, not for our differences. And in that ultimate union, all together we say, Namaste. Oh, did I need that? Oh, Lordy. Lord's a leaping. You YouTubers. That doesn't, remember when Ross Perot said, you people, you YouTubers. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so grateful that you YouTubers are liking and subscribing and spreading yoga, because I need it. I need yoga, and I'm not going to do it without other people. So there. So like, subscribe, judge, condemn, or approve, and encourage. And I'll see you YouTubers next time. Thank you.